Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Bridgehaven. I'm not going to do much of an intro on this one as I just want to get building. I'm kind of on a ticking time bomb here in regards to our save file because I may or may not have actually finally hit the upper limit of the game at the moment. So crashes will happen pretty much starting now until the whole map is done. And I don't know how I feel about that just yet. But it is early access, not, too surprising for things of that nature to happen. So, right now I'm just building, actually, the final home. This is going to be the final home of Bridgehaven's residential district. And I hope, once I pull away and show you guys kind of everything, how it turned out, you guys have enjoyed the long wait on this one, as this island was just huge. I don't think anyone really expected it to be this big of a build, but it's turning out really well. So I'm really happy with the way it looks, even though it has taken quite a while to do. I'm just laying out the first floor here. This house is actually kind of puncturing through the outer wall. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add a staircase for the second story. It's always good to have. Not gonna work with that piece of wall there though. I can do that for storage. Put on a second floor. For the past, I don't know how many hours I've been working on this. It's felt like a whole day pretty much. I was working on this last night all the way until I went to bed, and then from the moment I woke up this morning to now, just building pretty much non-stop. And that's just because I want to get out of the residential district. It's starting to become a little bit of a chore to build pretty much the same house over and over and over. I'm sure you guys understand and probably have noticed it yourselves that it's just like, wow, it's the same building as last episode. So I'm excited to get hopefully into a new district, something a little bit more new. And I definitely need your guys' opinions on what district we could go to next. Our options probably include the Palace tier, which is that island up there. The Magic tier, which is back before you actually hit the residential district. And the other two, I think one was going to be the entertainment district, and then the other one was kind of up in the air still. So I think we have a full district that I haven't decided on what to do yet. And I have a feeling all those districts are going to take pretty much just as long as this residential district. I know the magic one will, at least, as it is. It's bigger. I'm pretty sure it's bigger than the residential area. And for some fluke of a reason, that happened. So that one will be definitely a longer segment, I'm sure. And throw out some rooms. I'm just throwing in random shapes and rooms of things. It's always up to whoever's actually living here, if people were living here, to decide on how they want this stuff to look. But what I want is to actually, I did this in another section of the wall, you guys will notice probably here once I give you guys the final look. I had the path of the wall actually go over the roof of a building. So I'm going to do that here, as I think it looks cool. It's a pretty interesting thing to do. I need, first off, this block there, and there, and there. I really want this room to feel like you are in the actual wall itself. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish with making this whole thing stone on the inside. Just like that. Now I just need to grab our triangle roof supports. There we go, more roofing with Uthris. Might as well be the series name. Going forward. Then just a nice little platform for people to stand on. And now we can just throw on the normal roof. And carry that structure across. You know, probably intersect roughly in the middle, which would look pretty cool. This one's going to have a barn roof. I'm sure you guys can see off in the distance as well just how dense everything is now that all the homes are pretty much in. As this is the last one. But we'll get around to doing kind of a final walkthrough of the residential district, just so everyone's caught up, everyone's on the same page going into the next island. And though I do need to finish up one wall section, I'm sure that I'll have to skip to that being done. Alright, and that support there. Now we can put a roof on it. But you can see the rungs of the staircase just kind of poke through, and that just allows, you know, for your character to actually get up on here much easier, and then walk down the other side with ease. We did this on the Citadel map over the blacksmith, I believe. Actually, I don't need these side pieces. What I need is some wood to act as our staircase, and I'll also seal up the roof rather nicely. There we go. Missed a spot, of course. Now you can pretty much run right across here. Nice and smooth like. Not sure what I want to do with this balcony. But let's go ahead and just use windmill blades. Just to make everything match in the long run. And it gives this section a little bit of color. Okay, gotta knock out the door. That was fun. Let's go and lay this out. Okay. Really trying to speed through here, and as you guys get even more just glimpses of spots that I worked on in between episodes. Get this flush in the wall. Yes, I can. Not bad. Yeah, it's alright. No complaints. And we'll just throw this on here very quickly. And then once this structure is built, I'll do the finishing kind of touches to a wall section that I haven't gotten to just yet. And then we will kind of do a quick walk around for you guys. So, put these windmill blades on. These ones kind of sealing off the area. We can put pillar somewhere if I can see it, just like that. Okay. Sure, whoever lives here might be annoyed by the soldiers' footsteps on their patrol, but I wouldn't think they would happen too regularly. They do get an awesome balcony for it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up some things, and then I'll give you guys kind of the once over. And here we have it, everyone. So this, from atop of one of the small balloons floating above the residential district, is the finished area. It's fairly dense. We have our wonderful roads, a whole bunch of buildings, and I'll go ahead and go over the things that I did off camera. So the first thing, of course, I finished up the connection points for the next islands over there and over here, so those are completed. I finished up all the row homes. I believe it was these two that had to be built, and they were fairly large and tedious to go through. You guys didn't see me build any of this wall or any of the back wall back there, but it's all done. You saw me build this house, this small house, this 2-story, that other small house, this small row home, this small row home, all 4 of these homes back here, this wall, and all the way to this tower. I believe all that is what I've been working on pretty much non-stop for, I don't know, the past 10 hours, I guess. So that's pretty much the finished residential district. Hope you guys enjoyed the process of making something very large, city-like, dense area. So, you know, go ahead, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos if you guys want to see any of the specific parts being built. That is recorded for your pleasure. And leave a comment down below on what island we should be working on next. This island up here, this is going to be the palace and keep. That island back there is the entertainment district. This island, I have no idea. And this one would technically end up being magical district. So go ahead and let me know what we should work on next as I continue to lag. And I'll see you guys, hopefully, in the next episode, if this game can take even more structures. It's getting a little intense for my computer. It's taking all 16 gigs of my memory right now. I don't know if there's a memory leak or not. I'll have to look into it. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.